6 hours away from here. So it's quite a drive. And I'm sure many of you have traveled far to be a part of the school as well. I decided to come here to pursue a solid career that I know is essential in the workforce and that would provide for my future self and family. So I decided to enroll in the Powerline program, and I'm also one of the few people to receive a President's Scholarship, which pays for my full tuition. Now, when I got that letter in the mail from the school saying that I got a full ride, I honestly read it about 4 or 5 times because I just couldn't believe it, honestly. I just didn't think that I was ever capable of being so lucky, especially since I've relied on nothing but hard work and no luck my entire life. See, my biological parents left my sister and I at a very young age, and my grandparents were the ones that decided to take care of us. Now, take in mind that my grandparents didn't have much growing up, and they raised their children and then decided to raise their children's children. We weren't rich by any means. In fact, we weren't even close. I learned to work hard for whatever I had because it was just expected of me to learn to provide for myself as much as possible, and I never took anything for granted. Around my junior year, I decided to make a decision and pursue a career that I knew would make a difference financially for my future family and myself. So I decided that I wanted to become a lineman and applied here because I saw that this was the best school for that. The second day after I graduated, I started working and saving in order to put away enough money in order to put myself through college because I knew that my parents just wouldn't be able to afford it. I'm sure that many of you have had to do the same. I was even working 2 jobs at one point throughout the year, 19, 20-hour days, and it gets tiring after a while. Eventually, I got that letter. Because of the scholarship, a whole window of opportunities opened for me. The biggest one, of course, was the fact that I would be able to come here and not have to worry about finances anymore for the first time in my life. I've gotten the opportunity to meet a lot of amazing people here and even some new best friends. I even found the love of my life here, right at this school, Katrina Carlson. And she actually grew up pretty close to here. She's from Cherokee, Iowa. And I can honestly say that without the school and the scholarship, I never would have gotten the chance to meet her. As of right now, I am trained in a profession that will help me provide for not only my future self, community in which I live, and future family, but for my grandparents who sacrificed so much by raising my sister and I. I plan to do a lot of great things with this opportunity that I've been given, and none of this would have been possible without the help of those so generous to help myself and others pursue their dreams. I can now also say that I currently have a job as an apprentice lineman working for Watts Electric, stationed in Nebraska after graduation, but most of my work will be done here in Iowa. I have a lot to be thankful for, and I can't wait to return the gift that has been given to me to another student in the future. Finally, I would like to congratulate all fellow recipients and give a big round of applause to the people who have donated so much and have made our dreams possible.
Office Assistant Program. She will graduate also in 4 days. However, her educational journey is far from over, as Maria also plans to go on and pursue her Associate of Arts degree at NCC. Please help me welcome Maria.
Please, take a moment to look around you and acknowledge all the other students and family members who will be joining us as we go through this difficult but rewarding journey. But most important, acknowledge all the sponsors that are here today, because if it weren't for them, many of us would not be able to attend college or have a peace of mind when it comes to financial stability. My name is Maria Olvera Flores, and I would like to tell you a bit about myself. I became a mom at 14 years old, and by the time I was 15, I was a mom of 2. 2017, at the age of 24, I decided to get my high school equivalency diploma. I had always had physical jobs, but I wanted to get my high school diploma and get a better paying job in order to spend more time with my family. After 6 months, I achieved my first goal of obtaining my GED, and after talking to NCC staff, I decided to attend college. My main concern was how we were going to afford college expenses. But throughout the entire enrollment, the staff at NCC helped me apply for scholarships. I've been blessed to have received scholarships for this year and next year as I plan to attend college for my Associate of Arts degree. Being a high school dropout, a mom, and a wife has not made it any easier for me. But thanks to my family, friends, I will be able to finish my first year in college this Friday. And I plan to attend next year for my Associate of Arts degree. Most important, I would like to thank all the sponsors that provide scholarships, because without your help, I would not be where I am. I would not be able to set an example for my kids. And that's why I'd like to say thank you to you all.